Hey guys, imagine standing on an island where, for over 200 years, treasure hunters, historians, and even skeptics have sought answers buried deep underground. This isn't just a legend, it's an obsession, one that has driven people to risk everything. And now, in The Curse of Oak Island Season 12, Episode 13, the team has uncovered something that might change everything, a hidden structure beneath the surface that could rewrite the entire history of the Money Pit. In this video, we're diving deep into this revelation, breaking down the details, and exploring what this discovery could mean for the future of the Oak Island mystery. Could this be the long-lost vault? Is it proof of multiple hidden treasures? And most importantly, how close are we to finally solving the greatest treasure hunt in history? So buckle up, because this episode was full of mind-blowing discoveries, high-stakes excavation, and the kind of drama that makes Oak Island legendary. For years, the Oak Island team has meticulously mapped, drilled, and analyzed every inch of the Money Pit, hoping to strike gold, literally. But this episode marks the start of their most ambitious dig yet. With their research pointing to 6 or 7 promising targets, they're bringing in the heavy artillery, a 7-foot-wide steel caisson capable of plunging more than 200 feet into the ground. Led by Rick and Marty Lagina, alongside Craig Tester and the ROC equipment team, the first caisson, symbolically named True Believer, was lowered into position. The excitement was palpable. This wasn't just another routine excavation, this was a moment that could deliver real, undeniable proof of treasure. And then, contact. At just 87 feet, the caisson hit something significant: hand-hewn wooden beams marked with cuts that suggest they were worked on centuries ago. Moments later, a massive wrought iron spike emerged at 91 feet, further fueling speculation that they had finally located the remains of the original Money Pit. Could this be the first real evidence of the legendary chapel vault? The team didn't have time to celebrate just yet. If they were on the right track, this could be their most important dig in over a decade. But, as always, Oak Island had more surprises in store. Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the triangle-shaped swamp, one of the most perplexing and mysterious locations on Oak Island, was about to reveal another tantalizing secret. For years, the swamp has been a site of intrigue, with discoveries of man-made pathways, stone roads, and even evidence suggesting that a ship may have been buried there centuries ago. And now, in this episode, the team stumbled upon something new, a wooden structure buried 3 feet deep, accompanied by carefully stacked rocks. At first glance, it might not seem like much, but to geoscientist Dr. Ian Spooner, this wasn't natural, it was man-made. The big question: was this a support structure used to transport treasure inland? Could it be linked to the same group that built the Money Pit? Or, and this is where things get wild, was it part of a hidden network of tunnels leading to even more buried riches? Every new discovery only deepens the mystery, and this one could be the missing link between the swamp and the Money Pit. Just when you thought the team couldn't possibly find more in one episode, Oak Island had one final surprise waiting, this time on Lot 5. Jack Begley, archaeologist Fiona Steele, and Todd Lemoyne were carefully excavating a mysterious round foundation when they hit the jackpot. First, they uncovered what appeared to be a hinge, possibly from an old chest. The implication? A chest means storage. Storage means valuables. And valuables? Well, they mean treasure. But that wasn't even the biggest shock. Moments later, Todd pulled something out of the soil that left everyone speechless: a dazzling, diamond-like object. At first glance, it looked like an actual gemstone. Could this be proof of a lost treasure hoard? Had the team finally found something that undeniably belonged to the people who built the Money Pit? Under closer inspection, archaeologist Laird Niven and archaeometallurgist Emma Culligan analyzed the object and determined it was an 18th-century paste jewel, a highly content glass gemstone invented in France. While it wasn't a real diamond, it was still a significant find. Why? Because it further tied Lot 5 to the treasure mystery. It suggested that someone of wealth and importance had been on this land, possibly overseeing the very operations that built the Money Pit. Could it have belonged to the Duc d'Anville expedition? Could this site have been a staging ground for the biggest deposit of riches in Oak Island's history? After all, the team wasn't slowing down. With steel caissons grinding into the Money Pit, an unexplained wooden structure in the swamp, and a possible connection between Lot 5 and the lost treasure, the stakes have never been higher. And let's not forget, this is Oak Island. For every answer they uncover, 3 new questions emerge. Is the wooden structure in the swamp part of a larger hidden transport system? Have they finally breached the original money pit? And most importantly, is treasure just inches away from being recovered? With every dig, every artifact, and every discovery, the team is inching closer to rewriting history. Could this be the season where the legend of Oak Island finally turns into reality? One of the most talked about structures on Oak Island is the Chapel Vault, a supposed treasure chamber first detected in 1897 by Frederick Blair's drilling team. Historical records suggest that, at 153 feet underground, drill operators struck a 7-foot-tall, concrete-encased vault filled with what they described as gold chain links, parchment paper, and possibly even gemstones. But when they attempted to dig down to retrieve it, the vault was gone. This has been one of the most perplexing aspects of the Oak Island mystery. How could an entire underground vault just disappear? Some theorists believe it was designed to move or collapse under pressure, a booby trap set by whoever buried it. Others think flooding tunnels washed it deeper underground, burying it beyond reach. Now, with the caissons digging deeper than ever before, could the team finally be on the brink of rediscovering the lost vault? And if they do, will it still contain the treasure that has eluded hunters for over 2 centuries? The discoveries in the swamp are raising even bigger questions. If the swamp was artificially created, which Dr. Ian Spooner believes is likely, then why was it built in the first place? Was it meant to conceal something? The wooden structure discovered in this episode suggests the swamp could be hiding more than just a pathway. It could be evidence of a long-lost transport route used to move treasure inland. With every discovery, new theories emerge. Some researchers believe Oak Island is hiding the lost treasure of the Knights Templar, transported from Europe and secretly buried by a secret order sworn to protect it. Others speculate that it could be Spanish gold from a sunken galleon, smuggled ashore by pirates or privateers. There's even a theory that Sir Francis Bacon, the enigmatic 16th-century scholar, may have hidden Shakespeare's lost manuscripts on Oak Island, concealing them in an elaborate system of tunnels and vaults. Could the caissons finally punch through to the fabled Chapel Vault and prove one of these theories correct? At this point, all bets are off. Oak Island continues to defy expectations, and the team is closer than ever to solving its greatest mystery. Unlike treasure hunters of the past, the Laginas have one major advantage: modern technology. Using ground-penetrating radar, sonar mapping, and deep drilling techniques, they've been able to pinpoint areas that were impossible to explore before. Even the caissons themselves, with their oscillating steel walls, are a game-changer, allowing the team to dig deeper and wider than previous search efforts. So, what happens next? The team is preparing to lower more caissons, scan for deeper structures, and analyze the artifacts they've already found. They're also planning to explore the swamp even further, perhaps even draining more of it to see what lies beneath. Meanwhile, at Lot 5, excavation continues with hopes of uncovering more artifacts that could point to who was really behind the Oak Island operation. With the season heating up, the next few episodes could hold the biggest revelations yet. So, what do you think? Have they finally found the original money pit? Is the swamp hiding an ancient transport system? Could Lot 5 hold the key to the mystery? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your theories. And if you're as hooked on this mystery as I am, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next big reveal. This is history in the making, and we're going to be here every step of the way. Until next time, keep digging for the truth.